Okay, welcome back, everybody. Episode 2, part 2 of the live podcast, and we're still talking shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. 2006. We have time travel. We are back in time. We have talked about the sexiest people alive and dumb facts about 2006. Mm-hmm. Where were you at 2006? You still remember 9/11? Never forget.
What?
I don't know. Like, look, man, I don't even remember if anything important happened in 2006. We're just gonna keep roasting 2006. How about that? That seems more accurate. Let's just do that. So we already talked about Hollywood's leading men and bitches.
Which there's only one.
Yeah. Miss America was Jennifer Barry. Who gives a shit?
Oklahoma.
Who cares? Scandals. Let's talk scandals. Mark Foley, Republican from Florida. It's always a Florida man, ain't it? Was a member of United States Congress who sent sexually explicit emails to an underage page. Nice. Duke University lacrosse team scandal took place when a member allegedly took advantage of a dancer/stripper. The stripper, we found out later, made up the story. Surprise, surprise.
Like, that hasn't happened 20 times.
1,000 times over. Terrell Owens tried to kill himself by taking 35 painkillers, and I wish he succeeded.
30? You said 35?
35, yeah.
That's nothing.
Can you not OD off of 35 painkillers?
It depends on what it is, but 35 isn't nothing. That's like child games.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it's also Terrell Owens. Let's be realistic. It's also Terrell Owens. He ain't the smartest dude in the world. All right, celebrity deaths. Oh, shit. Steve Irwin died in 2006.
No,
God damn.
Not Steve.
I completely forgot about Steve Irwin dying. And you were a big fan of the Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah, that was my dude.
Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, who was killed by a freak stingray accident. He was the hero to millions of children. Stingray injuries are almost never fatal.
No.
When Steve Irwin died from the stingray attack in 2006, it was only the second recorded stingray-related death in Australia since 1945.
So, as someone that worked in an aquarium, let me explain.
I'll let you explain. I'll let you hold up.
Hold the horses.
All right, I'll let you hold on to this one. You fucking explain everything.
So listen here.
Listen.
Okay. This stingray was a bull stingray. So it was a male surrounded by females during mating season. So bulls, which are males, are very territorial and aggressive during this time. Stingray barbs are basically like a big needle, and they have fisher hooks on the sides of them, and it goes down this needle, right?
Right.
The one that got Steve was a very sizable one, so very, very, very large. Maybe, I don't know how big it was exactly. Google probably knows, but it was a very, very big one.
Mm-hmm.
So Steve was diving, getting video, went down a little too far and stepped down. The stingray was under the sand, so he didn't see him. Stepped down on it, and the stingray came up, got him in his heart. Went straight through his heart. Because of how these barbs sit on this, the stinger part.
This tail.
It's not the tail, but the stinger
part.
The barb is a separate thing right above the tail. It sits right above it.
Okay.
So the way it went into his heart and the way that the barbs on the side are laid out, if anything was to pull back out of it, it kind of rips everything to shreds, right? And that's how stingrays kind of get their only defense, because besides that, they're defenseless. So he would have potentially lived if they would have left the barb in his body. But because they didn't know this fact, or at least the producer of the show didn't know this fact, he ripped the barb out of him and shredded his heart and killed him instantly.
No shit.
So, there you go. If something stabs you, leave it in.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Don't
Even I knew that.
touch it.
If it hurt like a bitch going in, it's gonna hurt like a bitch on the way back out.
Right. Now, you're not gonna encounter big, large stingrays unless you're somewhere very, very specific to them. So Steve was going to that area to get video. Most stingrays that people are going to encounter in warmer waters are going to be cow-nose rays or yellow rays, which are literally, yellow rays don't get any bigger than the palm of your hand. Cow-nose rays are about 25 inches wide, give or take. Males are. Mm-hmm. And females are the biggest ones. Their barbs are literally the size of your pinky. They don't get big. They're not gonna do anything to you. It's gonna hurt probably, but it's not gonna kill you.
Right.
It doesn't happen.
So Steve was literally just a fucking fluke.
Yes.
All right. Now, because I got to play devil's advocate, because I've been blaming Steve Irwin for his own death since Jump Street.
No, you shouldn't.
Well, check this out. I'm going to continue. All right. So, because I feel like, and this is just as, you know, a black man looking at the world of white people. Why was you down there fucking with shit?
Because Steve was a conservationist. The conservationist job is to
Just go fuck with shit.
No, is to spread knowledge to the world.
Yeah,
and
but fucking with
no, I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna stick me thumb up his asshole. Why was he sticking his finger up so many animals' asses?
He wasn't. Okay.
So it was always the thumb too.
Listen, you're never gonna appreciate wildlife and animals
until you stick a finger up its
ass.
This is a comedy show. I have to tell a joke. I'm sorry.
No, not about this. But it's easier to show compassion to things that you have a connection with. And that's it. That's that. If you are seeing something that you wouldn't normally see and learning about it, you're going to care more about it. And that's what Steve was out to do. He wanted to change the perception of crocodiles and reptiles in general. That's where his passion was.
All I'm saying is I'm not fucking with alligators and shit still. Because I know better. That's all I'm saying. I know enough, but them motherfuckers can bite you. And they do that dumbass barrel roll. And then
it's a death roll.
Death roll, barrel roll. I don't give a shit, Swiss roll. My point being is that I don't have the ability to fight back. So I'm going to stay my ass in the house. Mm-hmm. Where I feel like Steve Irwin, if he had stayed his ass in the house, every once in a while, we got books.
Books don't teach you what Steve taught you.
But you know what? Steve Irwin taught me one thing, is to stay my ass out the water.
Steve and Jack Hanna are the entire reason that I have my job right now. That I have the passion that I do for animals. Those two people.
It's great. All I'm saying is I'm not expecting you to go in a den of dogs that seem like they could kill you, and I'm like, I'm gonna stick my finger up its ass.
He never did that. That was fucking South Park or some shit.
Whatever, man. I mean, there's a line of truth in every joke, is all I'm saying.
It's not true.
He had to stick his finger up somebody's ass.
No, he did not.
You never know, man. The dude's weird. That's all I'm saying. But my point being was with the stingray accident. Mm-hmm. Was he conscious when he got stabbed?
Yeah, of course.
What I mean, like after during the stabbing and after the fact, when he got back up to the top.
Yeah, for like a couple minutes.
Right. My point being is, at any point before the producer pulled the barb out of him, could he have told him fuck off?
Yeah.
Did
I
he?
mean, I'm sure he didn't see it coming. Most people don't just start ripping things off when things happen.
Right. My point being is, he didn't. He didn't rip it out. He didn't rip the barb out of his own chest.
No.
Someone else did it.
Yes.
My point being is, why didn't he tell someone else to fuck off?
Probably wasn't able to. Have you ever been stabbed in the heart?
Nope. Because I stay my ass out of the water.
Move on. Next.
I stay my ass out of life and death situations where me getting stabbed is not commonplace. I get it. It was a freak accident. This shit should have never happened. All I'm saying is, you're a crocodile hunter. I at least expect you to die via crocodile. And he failed me. That's all I'm saying.
He understood crocodiles. That was his life.
Well, apparently he should have stayed the fuck away from stingrays. Should have stayed his ass in the swamps of Australia, put some shrimp on the Barbie, and stay the fuck away from the goddamn stingrays. Because that's what, apparently he didn't know enough to not get stabbed.
They hide in the sands. Okay? Mm-hmm. Bob, they hide in the sands and it's hard to see them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Move on.
No, because here's my thing: is you sat there and you spilled fact after fact, so you knew it was mating season and all of this shit. How many times have you swam with stingrays?
Swam, no, but I've fed stingrays. I've pet them.
Right.
I've helped transport them from place to place.
Great. How many times do you think Steve Irwin did some shit like that?
Lots. He has a whole thing in his aquarium.
All right, so why the fuck did he fuck up that time?
Because it wasn't his fault.
It just sounded like some shit you should have known better. You came here and spilled all them facts about like they're extremely territorial and all of this shit during mating season.
He didn't know it was there. It was hidden.
Well, my thing is why would you go anywhere near mating season shit?
He didn't know.
But he knew that there were stingrays afoot, is what I'm saying.
Okay, they don't do a thing when it's mating season.
But you knew it was mating season, though.
No, they didn't. That's why he was there, to learn about them.
So he didn't know shit about the mating season at all back then.
No.
This wasn't common.
We know about it now, but we
because it's dead. Thank you, Steve Irwin, for teaching us about the stingray mating season by getting your ass stabbed. Moving on.
I fucking hate you.
Don't hate me. I'm just saying, man. It's fucked up that Steve Irwin died from not crocodile-related shit. That's all I'm saying. He has disappointed me, and I don't wish him to fail me ever again. His son better die from crocodile-related injuries. That's all I'm saying.
He's a photographer.
Oh, so he's a bitch. He learned. That's what you're saying. He was like, my daddy died doing this shit, and I'm going to stay my ass back here and take photos. He went the Peter Parker route instead of the Spider-Man route. You know that was funny. Don't even give me that shit. Anyway, let's move along.
Yes,
all right, let's move along. Pop culture facts. Let's just run through some of these pop culture facts. M&M's created an ad campaign offering 2 million dark chocolate M&Ms for the ones who returned the screen painting stolen in 2004 in Norway. No shit.
Fucking Norway.
I didn't even know anybody stole that painting. Is it still stolen?
Probably.
Let's look that up. Because I didn't know that painting ever got stolen. The Scream. Isn't that famous painting?
With the farmer, yeah.
The farmer? It was a farmer?
Oh, no.
Alright, I was thinking of this one.
Yeah, I was thinking of the other one.
So that's, who is that, Van Gogh? Or artist Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch. That is a fucking funny ass fucking name. Alright, let's see if it's still stolen. The screen painting stolen. For the fact that they offered up M&Ms, I wonder if they took it. How many times has the painting been stolen? It was stolen twice. Who stole it? In 2004. Along with the Madonna. This time in Munch Museum, 3 men were convicted in connection with the theft. In 2006, police recovered both works with minor tears and marks. So they got it back, and I guess Eminem never had to give up any fucking food. So fuck you, Eminem, for that's really dumb. 2 million dark chocolate M&Ms. They were gonna give up 2 million dark chocolate M&Ms for whoever returned the screen painting. That's probably why they never brought it back, because dark chocolate M&Ms suck. Yeah, there you go. Allstate 400 had 36 cars at the start of the race. No one gives a shit. NASCAR is not that interesting. The song Year 3000 was originally released in 2003 by English pop punk band Busted. And was covered by the Jonas Brothers. Never heard of that. Huh. Didn't know that. The first YouTuber was in 2006. First YouTuber was Peter Oakley, known as Geonatric 1927. He was the most subscribed to YouTube account in 2006. Eat your heart out, PewDiePie. He wasn't ready. What else we got? I'm trying to look for stuff that's actually fucking interesting. After the sale of Pixar to Disney in 2006, Steve Jobs became the largest individual shareholder of Disney with 7% ownership. No shit. Steve Jobs is dead, so no one cares. And 2006, the United States Constitution amended banning flag burning. Cool. Why? iTunes' billionth song was downloaded in February of 2006. It was The Speed of Sound by Coldplay. Wasted download. Coldplay, hands down, one of my most hated bands of all time. I hate Coldplay. I'll never like Coldplay.
Agreed.
Fucking just trash. And I stopped liking him because I was up in the middle of the night and I heard the song about him spinning a web. And I never remember the name of the song, but it was a trash-ass song. Coldplay is always just a dead band to me. Oh, shit. That's right. I do remember this. In 2006, we only have 8 planets in the solar system. In 2006, that's when they considered Pluto a dwarf planet. Who was responsible for that shit? I want to know who was responsible for that, because you're a jackass. Who Pluto dwarf planet. Whose fault is that? Somebody help me out. Who's in charge? Who's in charge that day? And he was like, fuck Pluto. Who's in charge? Who's the scientist? Kelly, take a guess. How much you want to bet is Neil deGrasse Tyson dude? Who changed it? The answer. The International Astronomy Union, IAU, downgraded the status of Pluto. And it doesn't help me at all. So it was a group. Who was the one fucking guy? There's got to be one guy. Who did the research? I want to whoop his ass. Everything was great. Until this fucker came and screwed everything up. Alright. I'm not going to look it up for too long. I want the podcast crew. Everybody do me a favor. Before the next episode comes out. Find out who the fuck ruined Pluto. What are you doing?
Reading.
Why are you reading? No one told you to read.
What are you reading?
I'm reading shit trying to figure out who fucking ruined Pluto for me.
It's fucking Tyson, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm asking.
That's who I think it is.
Well, fuck him. I'm just blaming him from jump. How about that?
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, you're an asshole. You're a piece of shit. Bring back Pluto. Hashtag Pluto Lives Matter. I'm gonna make that a shirt. That'll be my first fucking shirt. It's hashtag Pluto Lives Matter. I like Pluto. Pluto was one of the cooler planets. It was literally the coldest planet. And remember that's on you ever remember the Magic School Bus? When they all left went to go visit all the planets, and that's when the nerd kid, I can't remember his name, but he got sick of his fucking goofy ass fucking sister. So he was like, fuck it, I'm killing myself. And he killed himself on Pluto. True story.
It's terrible.
Pulled his helmet off. Froze to death.
That's awful.
Oh, shit.
I was lied to.
What?
About Steve.
What?
So I was always told that he was stabbed and his producer pulled out the barb or whatever. But this report says that so Steven, his friend that works at the zoo now, were trying to get footage of a tiger shark. Which, what were you doing with the tiger shark?
It seems dumb and dangerous to begin with.
Yeah. But, so it was raining really bad and there was a storm around, so they went scuba diving.
Which also seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. So, they saw this stingray, and it's known that stingrays swim away from threats. So they don't want to fight. The stinger and the barb is kind of the last resort that they do. But so they thought they were safe, but they assume that the stingray thought that they were maybe the tiger shark and started just stabbing away. So it wasn't like
it wasn't a fluke accident. So it sounds like they fucked up.
Yeah. They got too close. This thing thought they were a shark.
And it stabbed them, as it should.
I mean, it still got him in the heart.
But the accidental part was not an accident. It was negligence.
Yeah.
Assuming makes what, Kelly? Assuming makes what? An ass out of you and me. He assumed. You never assume.
Yeah.
And he got stabbed for his troubles.
Especially with animals.
There you go. So now I'm right again. Steve Irwin was an asshole. Check this out.
So he was alive for a minute. But they just thought it was like in his lung.
So it's a whole lot of assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck him. He deserves to die.
He went to the hospital.
He made it to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
And the doctors fucked up.
I mean, there's nothing they could really do.
Give him a fake heart. I bet you he would live if he was an American. I guarantee you he would live if he was American. Australian medicine sucks. As much shit as people talk about America, I'd rather have gone to an American. I'd have rather gone to fucking Cook County Hospital before I go to a fucking Australian hospital. I'd have had to sit in a waiting room for 2.5 hours before they would have seen me with a fucking barb stuck in my chest. But I bet money I'd have lived. My fees would have been high as shit, but I'd have lived. So yeah, shout out to Australian healthcare. You guys fucked it. You guys killed your national hero. Continuing with what I was talking about, a Russian cosmonaut hit a golf ball for an estimated 2.2 billion yards during the spacewalk. Russians playing golf in space. Now, if that ain't some Slavic shit, I don't know what is.
You remember the Futurama episode where Amy's parents made the biggest golf course?
On planets. They stole it from the Russians.
Yeah.
But they were Asian.
Yeah. I mean,
same
they're
difference.
Martians.
Were they?
Yeah.
Were they legit Martians?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. I thought they were just Asians. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Amy's from Mars, and they have a cattle ranch up there with beetles.
Right. I remember that. I just still thought they were considered Asians. She speaks Chinese.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter very
Whatever,
much now,
man.
does it?
I'm not even bothering. Corn Pops debuted in 1950 as Corn Pops. Name changed twice. In 1951 to Sugar Corn Pops and then Sugar Pops.
I love Corn Pops.
In 1978, changed back to Sugar Corn Pops and then finally back to the original Corn Pops. In 2006, it just became Pops and then back to Corn Pops a few months later. God damn, they could not pick up a name. And you know what, Kelly? I might have to fight you on this one because I think Corn Pops are terrible. They have no flavor.
That's not true.
They have no flavor.
Not true.
The Sugar Puff cereal. Sugar Smacks are good. Pops, corn pops, whatever you want to call them. They had really good commercials. I think Pops had one of the better cereal commercials. But yeah, no, I don't remember that. I don't remember. Look at this. Bambi and Bambi 2 hold the record for longest gap between movie sequels. The first one being in 1942. Holy shit, that movie is old as fuck. Yeah. I did not know Bambi was that damn old. And then Bambi 2 was released in 2006. I'm sorry, I was going to say 1964. 64 years later in 2006.
That's insane.
I did not know Bambi was 1942. So we were dropping bombs. We were getting bombed in Pearl Harbor. At the same time, we were telling the saddest story known to man. I don't care what you say. Bambi is probably the saddest fucking story.
It is.
I can't even think of a sadder Disney movie than Bambi. They murdered his mom and dad. Fucked up. Real fucked up. Oh well.
It's the way of the deer.
It's the way of the deer, man. Hunt it. Just get hunted. Mm-hmm. Disney quietly cuts ties with McDonald's in 2006. What? And is not to be associated with childhood obesity. As to not be associated with childhood obesities. No shit. The last kids' meal toy was Cars and Pirates of the Caribbean.
I remember those, actually.
I don't at all, actually. I wasn't getting Happy Meals that late in my life. I was 16. That's kind of fucked up. Are for everyone. Yeah, but they were like, "Nah, fuck you. We don't want to be. We don't want to be with childhood obesity." When did they start selling apples in the Happy Meals? Was that around about that time? You think?
I don't know.
Hey, where they start replacing fries with apples and your soda with apple juice or applesauce or some shit like that. Trying to make sure the kids didn't get that fat.
They're still fat.
They're still fat.
Just because they don't go outside, burger is not going to take away from because you ate an apple.
Right. If I eat an apple and a hamburger, it just resets to zero.
Yeah, it cancels itself out, you know?
Cancels itself out, man. Fiber. There's a controversy over the first words of Neil Armstrong. Armstrong said, that's one small step for a man. It's just that people just didn't hear the A. No shit. So the actual quote is, that's one small step for a man, not one small step for man.
They didn't figure this out until 2006.
Yeah, no shit. And they just never asked them. That's fucking hilarious.
It was a long time.
Because
like
now
in the
that kind of
70s, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was like 76 or some shit. 72, 76. Mm-hmm. So that kind of really changes everything. Because the whole quote was like, it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I mean...
Oh, no, it actually makes more sense the way he said it then.
Yeah.
It's one small step for a man, meaning me, but one giant leap for mankind. So I took a small step, but mankind took a giant leap.
Yeah.
Because we said it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, which makes no sense.
Right.
Damn, that's nuts. Dropping facts on you. It's one small step for a man. Wouldn't have never known that. William Shatner auctioned off a kidney stone.
I mean, people collect kidney stones, so it's
Why?
weird, but they do.
Why?
I don't know.
Fetched $25,000.
Huh?
Got $25,000 for a kidney stone.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
No, kidney stones are an anomaly.
The first female space tourist was Iranian Ashish Ashari. She paid $20 million to get into space. And now we have SpaceX, and they're trying to get a man on space for $2,000. That might be the only thing that was not affected by inflation. It's fucked up. Let's see what else is cool. On Domino Day, National Domino Day, November 13th, 2009, a total of 4,491,863 dominoes were toppled.
Toppled.
Knocked over.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Oh,
Still had to do it 2006.
Right. So, my thing, Domino Day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not real.
Everything's real. Everything's not real. It's National Cheeseburger Day. It's National Bullshit Day for everything.
Okay, and then, why is it so close to, like, Thanksgiving? Like, Thanksgiving is next week.
You gotta have something to do while waiting on Thanksgiving. It's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. The Strange. Napoleon signed a Louisiana Purchase in his bathtub.
What?
Didn't know that. Wouldn't need to know that. My favorite. Dick Cheney accidentally shot his now ex-friend, Harry Winton, in the face. I fucking love that. That was like one of my favorite stories of all time. When Dick Cheney just shot his best friend in the face by accident. And the dude got on TV and actually apologized for getting away of his shot. I think they were out hunting quail or some shit. And he got shot in the face. It's fucked up.
If anyone knows what quail is, you don't use a gun for that.
No?
They're super tiny. A gun would destroy it if you don't shoot it right.
I mean, maybe they're just using birdshot. Just pepper them up nicely, knock them out.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I mean, obviously got shot in the face, so he lived, so it definitely wasn't a high caliber shot. Just pepper them up nice. Breakups. Britney Spears and Kevin Federline broke up that year, along with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. So the end of toxic relationships. No
For
shit.
now.
Right, because they probably got back together multiple times, and Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston was just like the epitome of toxic relationships. So, 2006 toys inducted into the National Hall of Fame.
There we go. Something I care about.
Lionel trains. Oh my god, I hate everything to do with Lionel.
Just because of that commercial.
That fucking Lionel Coinbank. Save your money. I'm not even making this up. That's exactly how that commercial goes.
Look it up. It's on
It's
YouTube.
fucking terrible. Lionel Coinbank, trains and bullshits. An Easy Bake Oven made into the National Hall of Fame.
Easy Bake Ovens, man. That was the coolest thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, and I think many, many people have made this point, they needed to have like a window where you could actually see like your cakes baking and stuff.
Right.
Because then you never knew, and then you were just like, it's been this amount of time. I guess I'll take it out.
It was either underdone or overcooked.
Yeah. So but Easy Bake Ovens made a huge comeback lately. There's like a ton of YouTube videos of like YouTube bakers making like wedding cakes and stuff.
No shit, with Easy Bakes?
Yeah. Not like, well,
I know what you mean.
Rosanna Pansino made a full-size one, but most people are making like little 1-inchers.
That's so stupid. I thought Easy Bake Ovens were the dumbest shit in the world.
What?
I mean, again, I was a kid. So you have to think I'm like probably like 8 or 9 when this shit was like popular. And like, it's just kids baking. But you could just bake in an oven.
Couldn't use an oven.
Why not?
Because you had to have your parents there.
You still need adult supervision for Easy Bake Ovens.
Nobody followed that.
It literally said on the box with adult supervision.
Followed that. Listen, it was
so then why the fuck if you didn't follow that, why didn't you just cook in a goddamn stove?
It was a light. You could use a light.
Yeah, well, fucking... so this is what happens when you're in a poor family. Because if all we knew was a light, my granddad probably would have shined a light bulb right over a fucking tin cake and say, "Hey, you cook that shit."
Moving on.
I'm not saying move on. I'm just saying.
Shitting on everything.
I'm not shitting on it. I just thought it was dumb. I wanted one. I just also thought it was dumb because I wanted snacks because I'm fat.
They have pretzels.
Yeah. I done made the pretzel. I done made a grilled cheese in that bitch for all I care. My easy bake oven was the George Foreman grill. Knock out the fat with the George Foreman grill. It was a commercial. Make grilled cheese, cheeseburgers, bacon. That's all I can make on a grill with George Foreman. Whatever just got hot. I never trusted making a steak. They said you could. Cheeseburgers as far as I went. Cheeseburgers are half decent. I miss the George Foreman grills. What else we got? Popular toys and gifts. The Wii. The Wii made a debut in 2006? Holy shit. Alright, so let's talk about the Wii real quick. What's the best Wii game known to man? There's only one correct answer.
Go ahead.
No, I want you to guess. No, I want you to guess.
Any more of your shit. Say
what's the answer, Kelly? What's the best Wii game?
Go on.
I'm telling you to answer the question.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you.
And I'm telling you, for the sake of this podcast and for all of women across the world, what is the best Wii game?
Sports.
Wii Sports. 100%. Wii Sports Resort, the game that they gave you for free, was the best Wii game ever. Everything else on that system was actual garbage. It was literal doo-doo water. I don't think they made a good game for the Wii. No, scratch that. Even though I haven't played it. Metroid Prime series, when they re-released it for the Wii, I think it was pretty decent. But it still pales in comparison to Wii Sports. What was your favorite Wii Sports game? Bowling? Golf? Everybody liked bowling, golf, tennis. I love tennis. Baseball pissed me off. Because I could never win.
I like basketball in it.
That was Wii Sports Resort.
Whatever, I played Resort too, and I get them mixed up all the time.
No, it's a different one. The original. Wii Sports. But yeah, Wii was a hot Christmas item. Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo. Yes. Fuck Tickle Me Elmo. That shit was...
Elmo was weird.
All Dora the Explorer's dolls. I hate Dora the Explorer.
Was a big thing back then.
I get it. I just thought she was annoying. Mm-hmm. She was, but I mean, in all honesty, now that I just like in that moment, because I was getting ready to roast Dora for being annoying, but I was like, Blue's Clues is the same level of annoying. It was just that whole talking to the kids at home and standing there like a fucknut that pissed me off about Dora the Explorer.
My niece loved Dora so much that she got her hair cut like her, wore her outfit every day, had a backpack.
No shit. Did she have a map?
Mm-hmm.
Same map.
Yep. All the things.
That's fucking nuts.
Love Dora. Used to know all the Dora Spanish words that she would say.
Oh shit.
She was a big fan.
That's nuts. I just didn't like Dora because it was just the first thing that came on TV after Nick at Night went off. Nick at Night would go off, and I'd be watching like fucking Fresh Prince first thing in the morning, and then immediately Dora, and I'm like, oh fuck this. But you're just still in that level of sleep where you don't want to get up and do anything yet. Mm-hmm. So you're just like, I don't feel like finding the remote. But 5 minutes of must go here, then here, then here. Where do we start first? That's right. Like, go fuck yourself. That shit was so goddamn annoying. But just as soon as I thought of that, that's what I was saying before. Like, no, it's Blue's Clues, because Blue's Clues did the same shit. Steve was the king of that shit. Mm-hmm. He's just like, what did you see? A shoe? What shoe? No, a clue. A clue? Where? Right there. At least, you know, I'll give Blue's Clues props. At least they added kid voices. That's where they fucked up with Dora the Explorer. I needed somebody else to say something. I'm just sitting. I can't be sitting there by myself first thing in the morning screaming at the TV every day. At least Blue's Clues had piped in kids' voices. See,
that's the thing, though. Blue's Clues was in our time, so we were kids when we were watching that. Dora was for kids in that time, and that's the same thing. You see it differently because you're older.
I'm gonna sit here and punch that, reverse that, because I'll still fucking watching Blue's Clues right now. Mm-hmm. Blue's Clues was the shit, man.
That's because you grew up with it.
No,
and
man.
you see it
It's
differently
because
it was in the time
no.
that your brain was developing, and it's in there.
Don't give me all of this nostalgia mind trip bullshit. I'm telling you why Blue's Clues was awesome. It was very simple. The Blue Skidoo. That motherfucker jumped into paintings. And you have to think, Kelly, everything at that point was dope about jumping into paintings. Mario 64 was a thing. Mm-hmm. And that whole game was jumping into paintings. And Steve was like, fuck that, I'm going to just do that every episode. Blue Skidoo, we can too. And then the thing is everybody tried to do it. That's like one of the top 5 things that every child tried to do in their life. Every kid tried to go Super Saiyan. And every kid tried to Skidoo. You can't tell me you didn't try to Skidoo. I immediately jumped into my floor model TV at least once a week, trying to Skidoo inside the goddamn TV. It's just things you just tried to do, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody who tried to Skidoo. If you don't know the Blue Skidoo, you missing out. Did you have a handy dandy notebook?
Of course.
Did you have an actual handy dandy notebook, or you just had your own notebook?
We had an actual one.
I had a handy dandy notebook. We had 2. We had one that had actual paper in it, and then had another one that was like dry erase.
I had the dry erase.
Right. One. Jeremy, my brother, had the dry erase. I had the paper one because it was thicker, and it had the green crayon and everything. And we put it, funnily enough, in a special drawer right next to the TV. So when he said he was gonna go sit in his thinking chair and get his fucking handy dandy notebook, we could do it too. We played right along with that shit. Nice. I have no idea where my handy dandy notebook is. I want a handy dandy notebook. Shout out to anybody who gives me a handy dandy notebook.
I'm sure we can find one.
All right. East End shows. 39-step play. No one cares. Wicked, the musical, opened up that year. Wicked's still a thing now too, which is fucking strange. Best film Oscar winner, Crash. That was ass. That was an ass movie. Movies that were released into the National Film Registry, no one gives a shit. Big movies. All right, here's the big movies of 2006. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Yes. You love those movies. Night at the Museum. I had to kick care less. Cars with the Ka-Chow. Absolutely not. X-Men Last Stand was the end of the good X-Men series. Not the best movie, but they definitely teased Phoenix, and I was expecting more, and they just never went anywhere else with it. Da Vinci Code, we already admitted, was garbage in the last episode. Superman Returns, all Superman movies suck by default. Happy Feet, great movie. Yes. Ice Age Meltdown. Good movie. That was the second one, right? Mm-hmm. That was a good one. I think that was a good one. Casino Royale was probably one of the okayest Bond movies. And then The Pursuit of Happiness, the Will Smith movie. That was...
not a huge fan.
No?
That was just depression.
Yeah. I just felt bad for him. I never watched it all the way through. I didn't care either, so that is what it is. All right. The most popular 2006 TV shows. American Idol. Everybody and their mom was watching American Idol. Do you have a favorite singer from American Idol?
No. I just like the beginning when everyone sucks.
Yeah. That was the William Hung era. Where that's the only thing I ever gave a shit about. She bang, she bang. You remember William Hung? Mm-mm. Oh my God, he's like the most famous shitty American Idol person of all time. I'll have to show you William Hung after this, and I'll probably throw it up on a Facebook page if I actually fucking remember anything. But William Hung was the best American Idol guy. Dancing with the Stars. That's when I actually watched it consistently. Was when it first came out. I used to watch it with my grandmother. It was awesome. I think during that time, I think that's when Jerry Springer was on there. Jerry Springer kicked ass for all 3 episodes he was in. They couldn't wait to vote Jerry Springer's old ass off. But yeah, that was a good show. That's when they actually had half decent actors that you could remember. CSI, Grey's Anatomy, House, Sunday Night Football, no shit. Desperate Housewives, CSI, Miami. Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal was really popular for a while. I still like Deal or No Deal. Did you know that Howie Mandel was a germaphobe? Like a legit germaphobe? Mm-hmm. He hates people.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like people. It's fucking nuts. And he did a TV show while he hated people. That's fucking nuts.
Like a game show at that. Like, that's your worst nightmare as game show host.
Right.
The first thing you do when you go on stage is shake everyone's hands, and that's like a no.
Did he ever shake anybody's hand on this show?
No, he did the fist bump.
No shit.
Most of the time, he didn't even do that. He always like had his hands to like in his back.
Right. That's fucking nuts. Another thing about Howie Mandel that most people don't remember is he's a fucking dirty comic. Like a
I didn't
seriously
know that
dirty
until
comic.
you showed me.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally talks about, killing people and sucking off dicks and all types of shit. Like, he's a legit dirty comic. Probably one of the dirtiest comics of all time.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. 2006 Billboard's number one songs. Don't Forget About Us by Mariah Carey. Don't remember that shit at all. I just know Mariah Carey was still kind of relevant back then. Laffy Taffy. What did I tell you? The fall of hip-hop music. Laffy Taffy was terrible. Grills by Nelly. Oh my God. Let me see your grill. You want to see my what? You want to see my what? Yeah, your grill. You remember that?
Nope.
Oh my God. That's when, you know what a grill is though, right?
It's the gold in your teeth.
It's the fake full dentures. It's full dentures, but they're all fake. Fake gold. It's trash. But yeah, that was terrible. That was a terrible ass song. Check on It by Beyonce. I don't remember that song. You're Beautiful, James Blunt. Don't remember that. So Sick by Neo. I think I was going through a breakup at that point. Temperature by Sean Paul. Let me tell you a story about Temperature.
Oh, goodness.
Let me tell you a story about Temperature. I think I've told you 1,000 times over. But Temperature is one of my favorite songs for one simple reason. One very simplistic reason. I think I told you 1,000 times. Oh my God. See, look, you're fucking up my shit. No, Temperature. I only enjoy it because apparently around that era, there's this chick who had seizures every time she heard that song.
What?
She just legit had full seizures every time that song played. Wow. And that song was super popular.
Yeah,
like, ignorantly popular.
Everywhere.
I mean, she was like, yeah, I could be in my house. Somebody would drive by with that song playing. And she would just immediately have a seizure.
Like, what about it, though, do you think?
Probably just the tempo. Like, that's enough just to probably throw your brain for a loop, I'm guessing. And she would just have full-on seizures. Now, here's the thing. Now, seizures cause you to violently shake. And you kind of pass out after a few minutes. What does reggae dancing look like? But not a seizure. So you gotta admit, the first, I would say at least 3 times she had a seizure, people thought she was just dancing.
Oh, God.
I guarantee you people thought she was just dancing. And she was sitting there violently having a seizure and then probably passing out. And motherfuckers thought, I was like, damn, she's just getting down. She's getting down with the get down. And she's probably dying.
Goodness.
And you know what's the worst part? And like now it's funnier to me now. Because she had to suffer probably with a year or so of that. And don't forget, she's probably still alive now. And now throwbacks are a thing. Okay. So now she has to relive the horror of that fucking song every time somebody wants to throw back Thursday's Temperature.
That's awful.
So this chick can just never live. She's just screwed. She had a nice maybe like 5-6 year run of nobody playing that song, and now it's all coming back. It's all coming back. I hope they figure out what happened to her. That's fucking terrible. Somebody shout out to that chick who had a seizure. She needs it. What else is popular back then? Bad Day by Daniel Powder. I never heard of that. SOS by Rihanna when she was actually still good.
I had a bad day.
Really?
I think. I don't know for sure. But
That's terrible. That's a terrible song. Mm-hmm. SOS Rihanna was good. Riding by Chameleon. They see me rolling. They hating. I barely remember that song because Weird Al Yankovic redid that song so fucking fast. Like, he couldn't wait to redo it with White Nerdy. I barely remember the original. The Hips Don't Lie by Shakira is just a song that I wish I never heard. Yeah. It's really honest. Do I Make You Proud by Taylor Hicks. Never heard of it. Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. Oh, my God. That's a shitty-ass song. London Bridge by Fergie. Another song that I wish I never heard of. Sexy Back, Justin Timberlake. So there you go. That's probably why he's on the sexiest man of this year. Because of fucking Sexy Back. Moneymaker by Ludacris. Shake your money maker.
We need to look at good music from 2006.
Well, this is just top Billboard shit. I'm sorry. None of our music makes it on here.
Mm.
I Wanna Love You was not should be up here. You remember the original? I wanna love you up on the floor. Because that was the only way you could actually listen to it back then. Because the original song was I Wanna Fuck You.
Mm.
Just, no subtext. No creativity. Good old darky ass Akon. Just throwing everything out on the floor.
Man.
And then, Irreplaceable for Beyonce came at the end of the year. Oh, good gosh. Sports, real quick. World Series champions, the St. Louis Cardinals. Super Bowl champions, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good luck, Steelers, man. The NBA champions, Miami Heat. This is pre-LeBron Miami Heat, by the way. This is Dwayne Wade and Shaq. Dwayne Wade did it by himself first. Dwayne Wade's that guy. Stanley Cup champions, the Carolina Hurricanes. And I don't give a shit about everything else because it's just soccer and WNBA basketball and all that other shit that no one gives a shit about. So yeah, there you go. You want to look up some more stuff that happened in 2006?
I want to know good songs from 2006.
Best metal songs of 2006. Let's just throw that out there.
The good stuff.
Metal song, or we'll just do best rock songs.
Yeah.
Songs.
Because this is about the time where a lot of good stuff was coming out.
2006. You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So Danny California. Holy shit. I love Danny California. Call Me When You're Sober by Evanescence. That was like their last ditch effort of being popular. Miss Murder by AFI, which is a really good song. What else we got? Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. When You Were Young by The Killers. This was like legit emo era. This was when emo era was the shit. And just more AFI, more Red Hot Chili Peppers. Through the Glass by Stone Sour. Ugh.
Leave my man alone.
This list flips very hard. What else we got? Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Can't make me crazy. That makes you crazy. We love all your hit songs. Yeah. Oh my God. CeeLo Green with his one ass song. Knights of Sidonia by Muse. I know I remember that song. Silly World by Stone Sour. God damn. Stone Sour was not that good.
Leave my man alone.
Why is Nelly Furtado coming up in fucking rock music? Get the hell out of here.
Justin's over here too. Like,
you're not rock, you're pop. Get the fuck out of here. Ready to Fall. Pain by 3 Days Grace. That was a good song. Our Truth by Lucina Coil. How do you say that name? Lacuna Coil. Our Truth is probably one of my favorite songs. Yeah, it's really good. The Enemy by Godsmack. Foxy Foxy by Rob Zombie. Always staying relevant.
There you go.
It's a Hole in the Earth by Deftones. The Hole in the Earth. Good shit. That was really good shit. Miss New Booty, Bubba Sparks. Call it Pod, Bubba Sparks. Come on, Ken. I know this don't belong in here, but everybody like that song.
It don't belong.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
It don't belong.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Arctic Monkeys, Spartas, Gwen Stefani, Nelly Furtado, Pink. She was still considered.
Yeah,
I guess.
About the time.
All right, hot songs, 100 hot songs of that year, 2006. Oh my God, with the ads. I'm trying to think. Oh, there you go, Chris Brown, Run It. Woo. That was like the last song I remember of him before he just died on me. Indeed, I can run it, run it. Yes, indeed, I can run it, run it. Oh shit! I write sins but not tragedies. Do you love that song? Sing some lyrics, Kelly.
No.
Why not? Sing some lyrics.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Sing some lyrics of that song. Panic at the Disco. Their only good song.
Go on.
I shined in with a.
Go on.
Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No. Hear that? It's good shit. All emo music. Move along. Everybody loves Move Along.
Yeah.
Someone sing some lyrics and Move Along.
No.
Why?
Come on.
Move along, sir.
Move along.
Fine. More trash music. Snap your fingers. Lean with it, rock with it. All dance bullshit music. Rascal Flatts. Who gives a shit?
They were pretty big back then.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I really don't know why. Look at that. Fall Out Boy. Dance, dance.
Lips of an Angel.
I don't remember Lips of an Angel.
It's that incest song.
Thank you. Let's move along. I'm trying to get you to sing nice songs, and you're just like, what about this incest song? Gold Digger? Remember Gold Digger? Mm-hmm. That was when, what was that movie that had just came out? Ray. When Jamie Foxx played Ray Charles. And they just ripped his song and got paid off of it. Did you know that Ray Charles died as he was filming that movie?
No.
He died as they were filming that movie. He got like halfway through the movie and then Ray Charles died. It's fucked up. He hated that movie that much. There you go, T-Pain, in love with a stripper. I didn't know Mike Jones was in that song. Mike Jones. 281-330-8004. That's his phone number.
Oh.
I still remember his phone number. My Humps by Black Eyed Peas. Where'd you go? There you go, more Chris Brown. Excuse me, bitch. What's your name? How you doing? I don't remember that song.
That's the one where his lisp is extra hard.
Is it?
Yeah, I gotta show it to you.
Maybe.
It's not even English coming out of his mouth.
No, honestly. Kelly Clarkson, Walk Away. There you go, D4. That laugh is happy.
Was this like the year right after she won?
Has to have been. Has to have been.
It's like all of her only songs. It's like on this list.
No. Oh shit, T.I. would actually like them. Now what you know about that? See, I know all about that. Just asked a lot of questions in all of her songs at that point.
Dirty Little Secret.
All American Rejects. What's that song?
That's the one
I'll keep you my dirty little secret.
Yeah, the video where everyone was just holding up cards and that became a thing.
Stupid as fuck. More Mariah Carey. Don't forget about us. There you go. Fucking Neo. Sexy Love. Sexy Love. Do the things you do. That motherfucker had a giant ass nose.
And not pay the bills.
What else was good? Still no metal songs in here. There you go. Oh snap! There you go by Jewel Santana, the whistle song. That was just a popular song for us. It's just black people popular. Shoulder Lean by Young Dro. That was the last of the southern music, I think. It was a dumbass song. My Love by Justin Timberlake.
I don't know that one.
I know that song. I just barely remember the chorus. Now don't give away my love. Now don't give away my love. Do 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 my love. That's it. I just remember that. And I just remember T.I. was in it, and I'm just like, why is T.I. in this song? Oh, and then shit, it was Eminem when he was not supposed to be doing this kind of music, but it was still working for him. He had Shake That. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. I remember the music video was all cartoon. Yeah. That shit was fucking nuts. Chingy, Pulling Me Back by Tyrese with his ugly ass. Chain Hang Low. You remember Chain Hang Low? Do your chain hang low, do a wobble to the floor. Do it shine in the light, is it platinum, is it gold? Can you throw it over your shoulder? Something else too. Do your chain hang low.
One Wish.
Oh, fucking One Wish Ray J. Was that before or after he fucked Kim Kardashian?
I think it's before.
I was going to think it was well after. Snap, more Fall Out Boy. Sugar, we're going down. Do you remember that one?
That's everyone's one's heard that.
I love that one because that was the one that had no English in it at all. Chicken would go down swinging. It did it. Lick it and pull it. I have no idea what the fuck he says, but that sounds exactly right, doesn't it?
I like it and pull it. That's all you need to know.
Let it and put it. Did you ever hear the good version of that song?
No.
Sitting down while you're taking a crap.
Okay.
Maybe you're standing up peeing. It would make more sense if you're pooping. You're sitting there, sitting on the toilet, baby, shitting and pooping.
Perfect song. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Fucking more Chris Brown. Give me that. I don't remember that song. And it had Lil Wayne in it. Chris Brown, give me that. I just know all pop songs, they say the name of the song at least 6 times. So I know he's going, gimme. But I don't think he ever said that. No, he did. It was something blah, 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 like, gimme that. Gimme that.
He did.
I'm doing a lot of singing in this episode, so appreciate this shit.
Trust me, people, though, it's better than this. It's just making fun of this shit.
Yeah, no, I can sing. I just don't like to.
Yeah.
Young Jock, I know you see it. Oh shit, I remember that. I know you see it. That shit was terrible. Everything Young Jock did was just half-assed. You know he just didn't give a shit. Oh fuck, and then that was the beginning of Touch It by Busta Rhymes. Now let me tell you something about Touch It, Kevin. Busta Rhymes, I've probably said a couple times over. He's like in my top 5 of rappers of all time, right? Mm-hmm. This nigga came out of nowhere with Touch It. Great song, great beat. Then he remixed it to all bloody hell. He remixed it, then he remixed it again, then he remixed it a 3rd time, then he remixed it a 4th time, then he remixed it a 5th time with all the remixes put together. That was probably the most remixed song of all time, and it was a great song because it pulled people out of obscurity, out of nowhere. Nobody ever heard of Papoose, but Papoose was on that song. You probably still don't know who Papoose is. Papoose was on that song. Fucking DMX came out of nowhere and did a bit for that song. Fucking Mary J. Blige, who people forgot could rap, because everybody used to her singing. She came out of nowhere and did a bit for that song. It's like, god damn it, that song was a shit. Fucking Touch It.
Too Little Too Late was a really good song.
Too Little Too Late by who? JoJo. I don't know who the fuck that is at all. If you don't sing me some lyrics, then it's off the list. Guess it's off the list. Sierra by featuring Chameleon and Get Up. I don't remember Sierra at all, other than people joking that she was a man. I just thought it was a man. Sean Paul
she
still
was
making
really
garbage
good at,
music.
like dancing in her videos.
Yeah, she did a lot of pop locky ass dances. I think she's gay too. Pretty sure she's gay. Who cares? No, she's not, because she's married to oh my gosh, she's married to a football player right now. Russell Wilson, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Russell Wilson. Won't get another Super Bowl as long as Tom Brady existing. And there's more Sean Paul. We be burning. Again, I love Sean Paul back then because you never need to know his lyrics. He would just say the name of the song, and then he would just mumble jumble some reggae bullshit. We be burning the and he'd do the same ass point dance, and he just rock back and forth, pointing that shit. Sean Paul had that market on lock, man. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Chris Brown.
More Chris Brown. Say Goodbye. I don't remember that one at all. I really don't remember that song. I can't even pretend to remember that song. I remember them Franchise Boys. I Think They Like Me. That was some more Snap Your Fingers ass music. Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think they like me. Stupid ass garbage. Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer. I thought that was a much older song. Shout out to John Mayer for making a dope ass song. That song almost might stand the test of time. Soul Survivor by Young Jeezy. Pretty decent song. When I'm Gone by Eminem. Hung Up by Madonna. Stay Fly. 3-6 Mafia. Oh, I gotta stay fly till I die. 3-6 Mafia was dope. And that was just because of 8 Ball and MJG. They pretty much just save that entire group.
I see gorillas.
More gorillas. Feel Good Inc. That's way down the fuck here. I love Feel Good Inc. That's like my favorite song. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Get the cool solution. No, that's 2012. What's Feel Good Inc.? Alright, let's look that up real quick. Copyright warning. Feel Good Inc. I don't remember that song. Don't listen to anybody. YouTube, don't ban me. Don't kick me off. I have to hear the song. Oh, that's that one. Shake your shake. Shop it up. Feel good. Do. That was a nice, like, bassy riff. Mm-hmm. How can you not like that? Why is that so low on the list?
All this other stuff.
It's all this other bullshit up there. Oh, well, there's a lot of good music. There's a lot of good music. I guess there was not that many popular metal songs. Let's look at metal before we end the podcast. 2006 metal songs. Blood Mountain by Mastodon. Sacrament by Lamb of God. I mean, anything Lamb of God is fucking great. So, what else? What more can you ask? We're on our way to see Lamb of God this coming week, right?
Yep,
Thursday.
Amon Amarth.
Amon Amarth. What song by Amon Amarth?
With Odin on our side.
I don't remember that song, actually.
It's a good one.
10,000 Days by Tool. Tool's a great band in general, so.
Look up Tool. It'll change your life.
It'll change your life one day. Mm-hmm. These are just albums that came out in 2006. But I thought you ate Black Label Society.
I feel like they sound like Ozzy. Because the
half of them are in Ozzy, aren't they? Yeah, I don't see much good coming out in this year. Mastodon. Where? It's just an essentials pack, so it's just their greatest hits.
Maybe metal was dead in 2006.
Yeah, it was. I mean, honestly, but Tool probably carried it. Oh, yeah, the Dragon Force. Is this the one with Through the Fire and Flames that I can't fucking stand? Yeah. The epic opener, Through the Fire and Flames. So I fucking hate so 2006 automatically sucks now. Thanks to fucking Dragon Force. They ruined everything. It's ruined.
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse is good. Cannibal Corpse is another one of those bands where I can't remember any of their songs offhand, but I know I've heard of them. Lamb of God, Sacrament. What songs were on Sacrament? I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. I want to be accurate with the songs.
We have this one.
I have all of this album, so. Oh shit, that's like a chunk of all of my favorite songs are on this one. Walk With Me in Hell. Redneck. This is a motherfucking invitation. Great song. Pathetic. Descending. Descending is one of my favorites. Again, We Rise. And yeah, Walk With Me in Hell. Walk With Me in Hell is like one of the first few songs that I actually learned how to play of theirs. And I can't play it at all anymore. Walk With Me in Hell is like dead set one of my favorite fucking songs. So there you go. That's my high recommendation from this episode. Is listen to at least Walk With Me in Hell from Lamb of God. Great fucking song, great fucking album. Hell yeah. Iron Maiden dropped an album. A Matter of Life and Death. I've never heard of this album.
I haven't either, actually. And I love Iron Maiden.
Alright. It was presented a more of a live feel that excels even more than the studio songs. Recommendation of Benjamin Bragg, A Different World, led as singles. Alright, so I guess that's our homework, is listen to A Matter of Life and Death by Iron Maiden. See, we give you homework and we do it right in return. Mastodon, I just like this. That fucking album cover was dope. The Blood Mountain. Mm-hmm. It's just a dope fucking cover. It's just creepy looking. And there's a lot of good songs on that one. But yeah, no, that's a good one. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. That's what the fuck? It's 1970. What the fuck? How did it go that far back? Oh, each year since 1970. So, what was the best metal album of 2006? Keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep. There we go. Did it just?
Mastodon, you were just up there.
Right. So Mastodon. Mastodon was the best metal album of that year. Nice. I can fuck with that. I can definitely fuck with that. All right. So there you go. I think that's enough homework. So you guys listen to Lamb of God. We will listen to that one fucking Iron Maiden album that we forgot. And until next time, I think that's enough for us, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yes.
So fuck off, everybody. Get the fuck out of my house, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully we have some other shit to talk about. When should we do another time travel?
The next episode.
Fuck it. We're just gonna keep time traveling for the next until September 11th. We'll save 2001 for September 11th. But until then, we'll just time travel reasonably. So if you guys have some cool years you want us to time travel to, let us know, man. We're gonna fucking Rick and Morty or Back to the Future that shit. Whatever is your time travel of choice. All right. Until then, we'll catch you later. Get the fuck out. Bye. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. Remember, tune in on your favorite streaming site like Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts. Also, don't forget to check us out on YouTube at FM Bob Show to listen to the podcast and watch videos by yours truly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I also stream twice a month. The FNF streams on twitch.tv. Just remember to search the FM Bob on twitch.tv. And make sure you follow so you never miss out when I stream on the 1st and 15th at 7 p.m. Most importantly, follow me on Facebook at FM Bob Show so you can get updated on all things FM Bob and interact with the community. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.